All right, we're live. You said hi. Hey, how's it going, Dan?
I think it took those guys longer to load and unload their boat than it did for them to fish. That was weird. Maybe they're just testing it out or something.
Maybe they were barely out. Maybe they couldn't handle cold.
Yeah. Very odd.
It's chilly, but it's that bad. It's windy. Hey, how's it going? Blake. Welcome. Decided to try to get out. Just do a little afternoon, evening dish.
All right. Go back this way.
They seem to be a little more active up there.
Yeah, they do. Is it colder back there?
Water. Do what?
Is it colder back there?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more up there.
Chase had one on the frog earlier, but
Yeah, I landed one on the frog, and I missed a couple Texas rig.
there's grass right there. The wind has died back down for the moment.
Oh man, it's still blowing me fairly decent.
I mean, it's still blowing, but compared to what it was, it's better.
If you're saying that, I can hear some on top behind me.
Oh, yep, there it goes.
I was gonna say, I don't think we're feeling the same wind.
Well, that's cool. I go fish with this bird over here. He obviously sees some fish.
I wrapped a lily pad stem just then. Got a little excited out. I had
Pretty much always wind. You think you're used to it?
these for the spring. It dies down a little bit in summer, but springtime is brutal. Nothing like the other day though. That was rough. Tournament day was rough. Nice to meet you, Fitch Walrus.
I don't want the jerk bait either.
Been doing YouTube for, well, I've been doing YouTube for a few years now. She just really joined me a year and a half ago. We do mostly long form content, but we live there. No, I did not get a W, but I'm still sitting in decent shape on the tournament. Our tournament ends on Monday. I think I've got bad signal, so we're probably gonna laggy.
That's what I'm wondering, because you're lagging on my end.
Yeah, you're lagging on mine too.
I don't remember having bad signal on this lake, but
Yeah, I'm definitely happy with 89 inches. I want to say that's the best single day tournament day that is. And in reality, I missed a fish at the very end. Would have upgraded me. I don't know much upgrade. Yeah, we've done lives on this lake before, and I don't bring an issue. Obviously, we're lagging today.
I don't know. Maybe if we get closer up to this front, we won't be. May have just missed one on a rocky. I can't decide if that was a fish or not.
Yeah, I was very pleased with it. If the wind wasn't blowing over 30 miles an hour, that last bite I had, it was a frog bite, and it came up and it hit hard. Down to it, and I set hook, everything I had, and I felt it. Felt the hook like it. And then all of a sudden, you lost all pressure on it. But I think what it was is the way the wind was blowing, it had a bow in my line. So half of my hook set went into straightening out the line. It's frustrating. This is our first time on this lake this year. Well, we don't know where we finished until Monday. But Kayla did not have the same day I did. She was only able to find a couple fish.
I would have had a limit if I would have fished clean.
Yeah.
But I didn't. So I ended with 22 inches of 2 inches. That tells you how my day went. The tournament will finish up Monday at 3:15. And
Yeah, it's pretty rough right here. Lots of grass. Yeah, I'll say the biggest thing yesterday was I definitely learned. I think if the wind would have been better, I could have fished one of the areas that I was on fish. I caught quite a few fish out of the same area. And I think I could have fished it a little better. But the wind was blowing so hard that last 2 hours I couldn't really fish at all.
40-mile-per-hour sustained winds for the most of part of the day.
Yeah, it was brutal.
It was not fun. The first part of the day was absolutely beautiful, though.
Yeah, it was. When we first got on the water, there was a little bit of wind, but not any real wind. That's good.
I'm gonna pretend like y'all didn't see that and cast again. There we go. That was better. Getting ready to start bribing these fish.
The way it started out, I thought we were going to get.
Oh, it's kind of why I'm working my way back up here. It's warmer.
Yep. And right. I mean, still, water temp is not bad, but it's what? That I think 61, 162 if I put in. Hey, what's up, Josh?
Grass. Yeah.
Yeah. Ducks and
Stop wishing. Get out there. Catch that 20.
catch it now. That way I can still win the bladed or the bladed jig, the blade bait challenge. Catch your big fish now. Don't be saving those big fish for that bladed bait launch. Oh man, what didn't you sign up for? Not bladed jigs. Spinner baits.
Anything with a blade.
Underspins. Inline spinners. So I want to see if he's gonna get a frog. Message him and see.
Yeah, I told him we have a question, then I never asked him. I forgot.
What did you have?
We had that same question. I told him we had a question about it. I never sent it over.
He'll catch nothing. Wipers. I'd be okay with catching wipers. Clayton, I think you need to look up the Dad Life Fishing Adventures and get in that challenge. It's fun, man. It's a free little challenge and fun to fish. Yeah, definitely do, man. It's hoping to break a record. I think it's challenge broke his record previously. He's got a few signed up already.
Can't see the grassland as well from this direction.
Well, it's there. I can do that much.
I know it's there, but I want to cast alongside it and can't see it.
Yeah, the guy who runs Dad Life Fishing Adventures is in that thing for the Kingdom group. His name is Michael. He's a good guy. His channel's fun to watch. He fishes the same tournament club that we do sometimes. This year he's focusing more on the new tournament club that opened up in Indiana, the Moving Waters Club. It really is definitely a beautiful day. Hope you're doing well, man. I think I just pulled my hook right out of a fish's mouth when I went to pop it.
Don't do that. Come on, fishy, fishy. There are a lot of people out today. I'm definitely ready for it. Need to finish getting babysitters in place and all that good stuff, but yeah, it might be helpful. Come on, fishy. Go try this side. Is that the dice baits? Turn this back up now. He's far away from me, so I can hear.
The dice baits. Just get one out of the garage.
The dog toy baits. Hey, if it works, I guess.
Scratched my ankle on my kayak.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. It hurt.
So apparently I need to go get me one, huh?
Oh, that's funny, man. Yeah, they say they do work really well. It's such a crazy bait, but crazy doesn't mean it doesn't work.
Wind is blowing me way too fast for what I want to fish.
Yeah, things. I kind of came this little cut thinking that I could get away from the wind, and I'm like, no, it's really pushing me worse, this little cut, than what was out there open. Let's see, make adjustment here. I'm going to try to do a little bit of frog fishing right here. Maybe not right here. Super shallow right there. Oh, yeah, of course. No baits are not cheap.
That's what I was thinking. Aren't those baits kind of pricey?
They are.
Which is dumb, but
It is. They make them like one at a time. $8 for one beat, or is there more than one in that, Josh?
if this leader breaks off, so help me God. Oh, I don't have a leader on this one.
What leader?
That's right. I
What
forgot.
leader?
Forgot. Sorry, I have PTSD.
Oh, you got one
Yep.
on? Oh, well, I guess text.
Ah,
All right, you can catch fish.
I can't catch fish. Oh, they don't hate me. It's not a bad one for this little lake either. Sweet.
See it.
I don't want to show you and lose it. Look at this.
All right, nice. Probably like 9-incher.
Shut up.
Ah.
He
I knew I was
sabotaged me the other day, so.
She says I sabotaged her. Her leader line broke 2 times.
And he tied it. No, Chase actually has one, Josh. Oh my gosh. Pliers. I could pop that one out, but I can't. And I do have to photograph it because we're doing that.
He
challenge
definitely
thingy.
has the biggest fish
So-
of the day.
Yeah. It's gonna blow him. All right, I'll be back. Hopefully it does.
Yeah, hopefully not. Yeah, the fish I caught earlier, it was on the rock, but 11 3/4. He said I didn't see it. It didn't happen. Well, how about this one? I think you're going to see it. Got it, Josh. Got it. Happened. Frogfish seeing high. Now it's 1-1. I'll wait till she comes back. I need to measure this because we're doing that 2026 challenge, and man, catching 2,000 bass is insane. She's back, but all right. Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, barely, but I can hear you.
I don't
They
know.
have got to fix this for sure.
Yeah, they do.
I landed one,
I know.
so I gotta take a picture fast. So I'm about to dip out real quick. He said, "Boat's back."
Temporarily. It has, so we had to take pictures because we're doing fishing for 2026 thing, whatever. Even though we know we're not going to catch that many, it's just kind of cool to keep track. I'll eventually stop.
I would love to not have to take a picture of it.
Out here. So when it comes back on, we can't hear each other. It's great. But we like going live and talking. It's really shallow. We're stuck in the lily pads too. Or I'm stuck in the lily pads. So you can't
Can you hear me?
sort of.
It's so terrible. Another 11-inch.
Oh, I can't get out of this stuff.
How big was your fish?
What?
How big was your fish? 14, 15?
16 inches.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's definitely one of the biggest we've caught out here.
Felt good when I said it. When I seen it, I was happy.
Yeah, that's awesome. What time did you say you gotta go?
I wish it was a 20.
Hey, what time did you say we gotta go? 6?
I have to pick them up at 7:30, so I have to be there by 7:30.
Oh, okay.
Get out of this madness. My nose is running. It's kind of cold.
Yeah, it's definitely cold.
Okay, let's go do that again. Oh my goodness. I can get over here. The wind blew me straight up all the way up to the bank over there. So I had to go through all the grass and little paths to get out. Seriously.
Temperature-wise? If only it would have been less windy. About to get spun where I can fish this other side a little better. Right now it's kind of behind me. The wind's just kind of twisting me. On some wind protection, but man, it sure ain't stopping. Just kind of easing it. a extension. It's not so low.
Don't want to go back that way. Don't take me. I think that's the biggest fish I've caught all year.
Yeah, I think it is.
The one in South Carolina was like 15 3/4.
Yeah. I just had one blow up right as my frog landed. Now I need it. I'll say frog fishing on a live is kind of tough because I look down at the comments all the time. So I like responding in real time when possible. Just 2 days ago, and we had to take our boat to. I'm not gonna say no to going to fish.
I need a win, so I would appreciate that.
Challenge. I was never challenged. You can't win when there's not a challenge.
Well, I know
It's
it's not a challenge,
official,
but it's still a win. Not good. If I catch more than you.
Bro, because I'm not trying when I don't get challenged. I'm not trying as hard. Again, the wind twisted me away from where I need to be. There's another one that just showed itself. Now, if it just showed itself by eating my frog. I don't feel very sure-footed today. For some reason, I've been very wobbly randomly. So who knows? You guys might get a show.
I'd count that as a win too. Yeah, it's bound to happen at some point.
Hitting the top all around, just not eating frog. Honestly, I don't know if I have them, but I need to get out those speed worms.
Oh, we should do it.
Throw those.
I want to do that soon.
Yeah, I don't know if I've got them in my black pack or not.
You just tie them on like a Texas rig hook or something?
Yeah, you'd want to do it on a rod with a little bit heavier line if you're throwing over grass.
Get out this.
We'll need to kind of look over your rod and decide on one. I mean, essentially, if nothing else, we could throw it on your frog rod.
See, yeah. So thinking.
When you run across the top of a bunch of grass, that's what the speed worm's about.
Are you talking about using crawls for a speed worm type thing? Let's always use crawls on my Texas rigs instead of worms because I don't know. I just feel like it works better for me.
Last year, Josh trying to get me to throw a worm.
Or like little imitator.
Now I throw a worm. He wants me to throw a crawl. What in the world?
Howling out of the grass. That's a fishy. A fishy. I'm gonna go over there to that one.
Just a couple more casts on grass right here. And I'm about to move and fish all these past stems.
If there's anything I need to hear in the comment, you have to drop it in the comments because I can't hear them at all right now. Finally out. I need to try this hole over here. Some big fish. Small finesse worms.
Oh, yeah.
Like I should.
Yeah, I was going to throw it like top water. That's how Andrew designed his speed worm that he has. He runs it top water over the grass a lot. It looks really good. I've just never thrown it. just had one eat my line.
Here's there we go. That's where I wanted it to go. Got my soft plastic totes too.
This lake, it's not bad on bottom, or it's not right now. Really, I don't ever see this like get too bad, except for lily pads. It just gets insanely thick with lily pads. But the lake that we fished our tournament, it was so full of moss, that algae stuff, really full of it.
Yeah, the algae was nasty.
It's the worst I can remember ever seeing it.
Whew. That's kind of cold.
Yeah, it's chilly.
I don't know, I gotta figure out how to cast a little bit farther with running straight fluoro. Yes.
I mean, adjusted your brakes at all?
No, because this one's different and I don't want to mess it up too much.
Well, I know when I was pulling your line off the other day, those brakes were like insanely tight.
That was a little bit better. Sort of. Yeah. Okay.
Even just loosen your spool tension a tiny bit, and it may make a difference.
That was not a smart idea in the wind.
What?
That was not a smart idea in the wind.
Yeah. Did you loosen them?
What?
Did you loosen your brakes?
I hate this. See, the braid is just so much better all around.
Good night.
Let's see. Almost there. Almost got it untangled. Maybe. Rip. Mess.
I can buy your Tula. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. I do like a small frame reel. I made a mistake. One of the reels I got in a larger frame, and I hate that reel.
So we can practice cast before we do anything else. Have you used your
Nice.
BFS yet? I don't know why you're trying to be like Chase.
I love FS fishing. I'm actually about to bust it out right here and start throwing my baits.
There we go. Okay, now we're back in business. Don't try to be like him.
I'm telling you, that little crankbait is just awesome. I've got a lot of people talking, trying that thing, and I don't think anybody's been disappointed. And Kaylee, throw that lure goose. Stop it.
I can't be nice to you, so. Oh, fishy, fishy. The zombie frog? I love the zombie frog pattern.
I don't know. Moving over here was the right choice. This wind is worse.
Oh, I see you now. Time to catch another fish.
There we go, Josh. I've had some really good days in this lake on a griffin, but it didn't have this much grass in it, so I don't know.
Yeah, it has a lot of grass already. I won't blame you. No, just kidding. I won't blame you. You're actually nice to me and root me on, unlike him, who's mean to me. Sabotages my leader lines. And then he goes right to the spot where I got that bite and catches a 20. I said, does he got my leader line in?
Yeah, but it's not like I went to that spot because you got a bite there.
I know, I'm teasing you. Chill out. The only 2 fish I caught on tournament day were both frogfish. And it was literally so windy. Like when my frog would land, it would move automatically by itself. But that's all I got.
Yeah, that was fair.
And then I just got too strong to even do that. So we got another one.
Texas rig in?
Yeah. Oh no, there he is. Oh my gosh. I thought I lost him. I didn't lose him. He's just tiny.
You've caught your first 2 fish on your
He had a bunch of
K
grass, so I
custom.
thought he was heavier.
You've caught your first 2 fish on your K custom rod then, right?
Yes. Finally caught fish on this rod. And it feels good. It really does. The bite feels great. I just told him today, I said, I almost had a fish on your rod finally. Told him my leader line broke, and he said he only uses straight braid because of that.
Yeah.
Even on his finesse, but I don't know how I feel about that. All right, little
Well,
guy.
I will say I did it for a long time, and I caught a lot of fish that way. But since I stopped using straight braid, I've caught a lot more fish.
But he's still getting measured because of the thing.
Yeah, definitely. Measure them all right now. If I cast with the wind, I'm going in the middle of the lake where I'm at. So I'm letting the wind blow me. I'm just fishing on the bank that it's blowing down. So this lake is in an L shape. And she's fishing one side of it and I'm fishing the other part. Got me?
I gotcha.
All right, now you're quiet, but that's okay.
Go to the bank where the waves are hitting. So the problem with that is, one, it's incredibly shallow and it's covered with grass and lily pads. That blew me up on there earlier, and I was gonna try to fish it because there's actually a new little dam the viewers are building right up here. So I wanted to fish around that, but it's like definitely less than a foot of water up there.
Let's see.
And it's just straight sticks and stuff. But if I go across, I could try that, but I've never caught fish on that side over there. So I'm kind of blowing. What I'm doing is I'm throwing where the waves are blowing it into the grass mats, basically, and throw it on the edge of that. So that's where I've caught those last two, is right on the edge of those grass mats where the waves are blowing into it. That's my thought process. So I can't really fish the bank up there.
Oh, lots of gnats right here. Really bad.
Ew. Just really excited because the lily pads aren't covering that back area, and I wanted to explore it, but because the waves are all blowing this way, I still explored it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but
Well, that back area is almost never.
Yeah, you could almost never get to it. Nope. I just want to go back there because I never can. Mm-hmm. Why do you seem surprised? Should I be fishing a worm instead? Because I almost always fish like a crawl or like the little, I call them imitators, the little things with the little flippers.
I don't know if I just drug across a branch or if I just had a hit.
There's probably a branch.
Awful mouthy over there. Don't worry, the tournament video will be coming out.
I know I sucked that day. I tried my darndest though with my little legs in the wind. That was literally like, it was bad. It was so bad. I looked it up and it said 40 mile per hour with wind gusts higher, which was insane. I've never felt like my kayak would blow over, but I kind of felt like it might on turn.
Oh, I got a giant now.
Oh, nice.
This could be my small one of the day.
I'm not gonna be able to hear you now when you come off and come back on.
What'd you say?
So much for being able to hear you.
Yeah.
Get ready to go bye-bye.
Well, at least I'll be able to hear you again, yes.
Come on, fishy, fishy. We're definitely catching them today. That's nice.
It's nice to get out of.
Come on. Thank you. Okay. And then I lost my paddle in the wind. Somehow it fell out. So that was fun. And it was full of algae. It was a great day. Really did have it.
All right.
You had an excellent day. Yes, I was looking at the tournament standings, and because he uploaded it because he's a goofball, and it's a 29. It was like 29.5-inch bass or something, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Did you type the number in wrong? I meant to hit 19," and then I pulled it up and seen it was a muskie. It was hilarious. We should have tried to seen him when he was loading up. Said hi. I didn't think about it. Although I didn't see a kayak trailer on the front ramp. Oh, tangled in the like bad stems. There you go. We doubled up. I can't hear me, but oh, you can. Nice. A little bit.
So you can see.
Stiff. Yeah. Okay. I'll be back.
Same worm has caught so many fish. It's falling apart, but I'm like, I've actually got my craws ready to throw. And with this worm falling apart, I'm like, I might as well run it until a fish shakes it. We can't hear you, just so you know, or I can't. I've had them out literally since before we started our live stream, but I've had the same worm on this whole time, and I've had this one and since tournament day on Thursday. Take it off until it destroys it. Hey, what's up, Trevor? Welcome in. We've caught a few. Not like a ton of bites, but we've caught a few. Kayla caught a pretty big one for this little lake that we're fishing. She caught a 16. It's got to be right up there with probably the biggest fish either of us have cut out here. Kayla, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Barely.
One more fish and this guy is done for.
Paint your tackle room. Nice. This was kind of a random trip. Our boy had a youth event here in Evansville, so we said, well, let's go ahead and fish.
We live far enough from our church, so it kind of sucks to drive back and forth when they're only here for a few hours. So might as well do something. And I definitely didn't want to grocery shop, so this sounded way better. Should I have grocery shopped? Probably.
Her last fish she just caught.
Yep.
So that's why she wasn't on the screen right when you jumped on.
So is that my third or fourth? I don't remember.
We've I think we both caught 3.
I think. I don't know.
I've caught 1 Texas rig and 2 frog. And I think you've caught 3 Texas rig, right?
Yep. Yeah. That's right. I think I've added more in my head. Too shallow again. Just
Kayla's probably going to catch more than because she's definitely all of a sudden been on a pattern. My first one caught literally right after we got in. Caught it on a frog and caught one more on a frog a little while away, or a bit ago. He caught more than you can in a month.
it's because she listens to me chase and said,
Give it, Josh. She listens to you. He had a crawl on earlier too. She yeah, the cold front it hit us too, Trevor. We would have just like picked today to fish. But since we were already here, kind of one of those things like, why not?
yeah. Might as well try.
The people who fished the tournament today, well, ones that we talked to said it was brutal cold this morning.
Yes, they did say that. Our day was not cold. I did not have to wear any layers when we fished that morning. Wind was.
So we had horrible winds. They had terrible cold. So we both fought conditions today.
What did you just say?
If you're talking to me, I can't hear it. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. When we get the opportunity, we take it.
Probably need to move up there more. Again.
Yeah, I saw your wins yesterday. You posted in the Freedom Squad group, man. That's brutal. That's what it was out here yesterday. Or Thursday, I mean, when we fished. Yeah, we've both been catching them. Not like a ton. But Kayla got a 16, which out of this lake is like huge. I hear there are some giants in here. But We've not landed any out here. Yeah, Thursday we had winds that were sustained in the 20s and gusts in the 30s. It was brutal. Our last 2 hours of our day Thursday were absolutely terrible. I was still catching fish, so I can't like fully complain about it, but it was not
I
easy.
was not, so I can't. I can complain about it.
Just missed
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, of course. During summer, you absolutely do get no wind, and you're like, please send a breeze.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly how it is. That's what.
I got a Texas rig on. He's been throwing a frog in a Texas rig. He's landed one frogfish.
Yeah, 2 out of my 3 were on a frog.
2.
I literally just landed my Texas rig fish. I missed a couple Texas rig bites.
I think I'm gonna hit the wrong spot here.
But I'm not changing my lure that I've got on my Texas rig until it's completely destroyed, and it's close, very close.
So I said mine has like one more bite in it, if I'm lucky. If it gets caught up in the lily pads, then
Oh man,
that's
that felt like a fish for a second. That was like one of those hunter fish. It was actually a stick, but it had that like quick thump right as I lifted it.
there we go.
Changed it.
Come on.
Not gonna break it off, Josh.
This is barely hanging on. I think it's a carp, but there's a giant fish playing here. It looked like a carp.
Guy
It was
fish
really big.
boat up. Kind of blocked area one clear. Now and I'm heading back over there.
Oh my god.
How are you doing on phone battery?
I don't know. I'm good. You apparently have it on Do Not Disturb, which is not good.
What?
Have it on Do Not Disturb and you turn.
Can't hear you. Try to get my charge. I need to put one of those other cables in here because the one I've got is broken. I think it just completely broke on me. How you doing out here today? Having any luck? Yeah, there's some good crappie in this little lake.
Yeah, not as there used to be.
Yeah.
I got, I don't know, 6, 7.
Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Yeah.
Jay out of the car.
Oh wow, that's
Was
funny.
over in that was over in and on TikTok.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's ring neck maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's funny. Caught a carp on it. Yeah.
I went in the mouth. I hooked him with
Oh yeah. Yep.
the fin.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. I've got a little ultralight lure that I really like to throw too, so I get it. Mine blue and white is what it is, man.
Yeah. No. I think they're fight. Don't matter what you use.
You ain't wrong,
Whatever you catch them on, you can call it.
but when you get confidence in something, to me, you just throw it.
I mean, I use
Yeah.
got a black.
Yeah. 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 We're mainly bass fishing right now. We both caught a few, enough big. Well, she caught a decent one out here, really. Yeah.
Good bass there.
Yeah.
It's good big.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah, I had that.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, that's what it comes down to. This one right here is an ultralight, and I love it. I love ultralight fishing. Yeah. 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 I think so. I think everyone else is kind of cut out. They're nice. They really are nice. And I mean it's a stable kayak. They Yeah, they have pretty comfortable chairs nowadays. Now there are some that are like really, really nice. This is a pretty comfortable chair. Yeah, that's what's nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah, exactly.
I can back it up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's
I put in over the dock, back down because I tie a rope to the boat
yeah.
to my trailer, and I back down my full forward. Boat kept going.
Yeah.
On up loon, some guys in the kayak, they yelled at him. His kayak come up to the trailer.
Yeah.
That one. I was up on the bluegrass pit a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
And then it's especially on the north end. I put in the north end.
Yeah.
Don't I put there? I was on the north end. Was that 2 o'clock your daylight? Then bedtime. And I have that locked out back the paddle.
Yeah.
Left, right. To the wind. Come on.
Yeah. Oh.
I got that battery now. If I use big pits, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
3 hours.
Especially with the way the wind will pick up out here. Something
Yeah,
that would have been, if it would have been really bad, that would have been terrible. We fished Thursday. We fished a tournament out on the main lake Thursday for the kayaks, and oh man, that wind was horrible. I mean, it was horrible.
Some of these days, I mean, that's all I look at. It's a wind.
Yeah.
It's 10 to 20, maybe 15, 10.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. The gusts.
Water.
The gusts on Thursday were over 30, and it was just, we fought wind all day long, but we signed up for the tournament, so I fished it. I mean, really, I had a good day. I had a really good day. I caught 2 fish over 4 pounds, and 3 others that were or 2 others that were in the 3 to 4 pound range. So, so the way our tournament series goes, you fish one day between Thursday to Monday. We pick Thursday. There are still like 10 people to go. So as of right now, I'm in 3rd place. They pay out there, so it depends on how the next 10 people fish.
Top 6 fish.
Yep. Yeah, 5 is the way ours go. Yep.
Do you end up with?
So we go by inches. I ended up with 89 inches total.
4?
So
I mean, 5 fish.
out of 5 fish, yeah. So my biggest one was 20 inches. Next was 19 and a half. I had 2 17s, and then my small fish 15 inches. So even my small one was a decent fish. I had another one blow up right at the end of the day on a fog, and the wind had a big bow in my line. And when I set the hook, just didn't get a hook in.
That's the thing about the wind.
It was so horrible.
You can't keep a tight line.
Yeah. That was, I had a couple on Texas rig that I missed too because of the wind.
Yeah. I've been crappie for probably since 06, 07, somewhere when I started. We had big fish fry in the fall. I supplied 250.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was mostly all crappie, but if I catch a bluegill, they're big enough.
Yeah.
Start on 25 and bluegill. That was by 3.
Oh yeah. I've not been there. I've heard about it, but I've not actually been there.
Fish. Limit out of it.
Yep.
City.
Oh yeah.
Just very. Sometimes I'll catch.
Yeah, I like to go to that lake. We'll go fish it.
I got the damn portable.
Oh, okay.
And last time I thought it died. Someone else put batteries in, turn it on today. I don't know if there's your bad or what. I've had it for years. I mean, gives me the depth.
Yeah, exactly.
Gives me the water temperature. And then it shows 3 different size fish. If they're in range of this.
Yeah.
It gives you 3 different size. What tells you depth for that? Good crop. About a foot of them.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. That's the thing. I used to fish my little ultralight and a little crappie all the time because you're rarely gonna get stumped because something's going to eat it.
See the crappie or crappie?
Yeah, and like you were saying, I thought catfish on them. I mean, just a mix of a little bit of everything out there. We fished Potomac Lake and I got a big walleye on one. Really?
Fish for them.
Yep. I had neither. I was just fishing that little crappie
They
jig.
say they're like good eat.
I've not actually kept one yet. Not my wife and I. We've done some travel in the last couple of years, and last year we traveled up to northern Mississippi River up in Minnesota, and we fished up there, and I caught a big walleye there.
Unless you got travel. Plate grill or, you know,
Yeah, yeah, had no plates on. State parks cost $5 to get it for a year pass.
was that right?
$5 to get a kayak launch.
Shit, I called by spring. I was up for last year. It was like 2 or 12 something.
Yeah,
I took them in there early, daylight, looking away at the deep. When I left, I thought, first time to throw, it's the first day.
yeah.
I looked through the tent, slide it in, and 5 foot in.
Oh yeah.
So I went about 3 more times, and I'd get there before they got manned up. When I left, no one there. I just drove on out.
Yeah, I mean,
I
nothing you
called last week to a lady and yeah, you can get an annual pass for $30. Get in. Boat rent that for me. I figure, well, I'll fish more than 5 times for it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Especially, you know, it's ENR control shit.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go every once in a while. We'll go to not Linville Park. What's the other Interlake? We'll go to Interlake
Is
every
that
once
any
in a
good? I finally saw the sign.
while. I've only fished it a handful of times.
You go north when you get the ramp up, go north.
Yeah,
And go
yeah.
east.
Yep.
Okay. I think I can buy that one. How big is that?
So it's kind of like this. There's a bunch of different pits that you can fish. There's only a few of them that have boat ramps.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of them out there. Some of them like you can't get to without dragging
So they got
onto
bluegill bass.
crappie, bluegill, bass, a little bit of everything. And I've caught some good crappie out of the very first lake called, I think it's like Bass Lake. I've caught some good crappie out there. I've not fished out there a bunch, but we'll go there every once. Normally, when this place closes, we'll go fish out there because
Close it for duck hunting and shit. I very seldom see by out here.
I know same thing we say. All right, well, I'm gonna get back to fishing, but very nice, man. Thank you. Yeah, I understand. For sure. Have a good day. Huh. Okay, just jumped off. Is everything okay? There she is. Can you hear me?
I can.
All right, I can kind of hear you. How's it going, man? We had kind of an impromptu trip, so
Yeah, we may have to cut it a little
take
short.
advantage of it.
You can't hear me. I'm gonna have to text you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw the frog.
Saying they're letting out early.
Yeah, I'm not in a huge rush because they said if you want to pick them up early, but we should probably
I'm
end the
trying
live.
to get over there so I can actually hear you.
There's a beaver.
What?
They said that it was they're gonna if we want to we can pick them up a little bit earlier, so I'm not in a huge hurry, but probably in the live at 15.
All right.
And then start heading that way.
That works. I'll try to fish back here in a few minutes.
You see that beaver?
Yeah, I've caught 2 on a frog and then one on a Texas rig. Kayla's caught 3 fish, all on Texas rig. I don't know if she's caught anything else since I was talking to that guy.
Nope. Turn me back the other way, please. Thank you.
I wish it was on the end of my line.
Come on. Could use a top water bite before we go home.
Right. My strap is right in front of me.
Right over here.
The other day, I was on the Casting podcast. They played a game, and it was try not to say the same thing. They don't really know what to name it for sure, but that's what it is. But they said things that you don't want in your boat. They might have said kayak. I don't remember exactly. And I said a muskrat. And
You said
I
what?
still do not want one in my kayak.
I wish I could hear you. This is the most frustrating lives we've done. Hey, Chris.
Oh, no, sorry. Sorry, Trevor. Yes, we are having audio issue again.
Yeah, I can sort of hear you. All right, it's the last time I'm throwing the frog.
This is not an issue we had last year. But if we pull out of the live to measure a fish, when we come back, we lose audio for some reason.
I'm jealous. I would love to be doing a river float.
Very jealous.
I said last time I was throwing a frog, and then I threw it one more time. Okay, this is the last time I'm throwing a frog. Then I'm going back to what was working. Okay. Hi.
My feet are cold.
That's why I wore boots today. Wasn't taking no chances.
The water temps are up right now, but the air temp right now is very cold, and my wet feet are freezing. I'm guessing she said last cast.
On the frog. Surprised. Hmm.
You know what?
Chris, is Friday the one with Creek Fish? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. That's going to be exciting. Okay, right here on this.
I mean, I'm happy for you, but I'm jealous.
Yeah, he wants to fish with the creek fishing amateur so bad. I'm gonna be honest. I don't watch long form content. I try to. I just don't watch it, and I don't really know him. I know he seems like a great guy, but I think fishing with Fish Smack would be fun because he's just funny. I would love to do a float with him, or not a float, but a wade because I know he's really a kayaker. We'll get John on 12 Oaks Custom if it takes all of us.
Nice. That's awesome,
Okay.
man.
My thing is still on.
Yeah, he misplaced some lures that I gave him. He got them and then he moved, which, as everyone knows, when you move, things never end up where you swear you put them.
It might be the wrong spot to cast into. I'll try over there. That one's kind of blowing it into that.
Stacy, is your new channel still doing well? Good.
That's mean. See how mean he is, guys? I have to put up with that all the time.
That's what you get for beating me.
I didn't beat you. We're at 3-3.
I'm talking about Josh.
Oh.
He said he lost the lure that he beat me with.
I know. Oh, darn it. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. No, I'm glad that you get to go hang out with him. That'll be a really fun trip. Get lots of pictures, and please run your camera while you're there. Put a video together, man. You need
I
to
don't know if
put
that
a
was a
video.
lily pad or if I lost a fish.
He said he found it the other day. He's going to donate it to you, Kayla. You're not supposed to do that. If a lure beats me, it needs to just go away. It needs to disappear. Definitely don't put it in her hands. On the crawl for probably 5 casts. You recorded while we were there and never ended up making a video of it.
I'm excited about that, Josh. I want to come fish with you soon. Out there sometime. I mean, it's literally an hour, 30 minutes from our house.
I'm really excited that you get to do that, man. That's gonna be that'll be a fun time.
We actually drove past Patoka the other day when I went to a homeschool thing up there. We had to drive by the lake 2 days in a row. Just didn't even look at it or talk about it. Didn't want to deal with that.
What do you say? Yeah, see? Shame on you.
I don't know.
I know,
It's
Josh.
the one
We
that
gotta
goes
get
straight
your
to French
way
Lake.
and meet up sometime. You also said that you got some punching weights for me that I need to get from you.
Okay. I'm not really good with directions or road names. The one that you go through and it goes straight to French Lake. That's all I know. Because that's where it was. We drove past Patoka to go to French Lake. Or the lake. I don't know.
Yeah. We went to that event.
All right, come on. Need one more fish.
I was getting too fast to make that cast and just wrapped up in the grass.
It's a big line of
Yeah,
grass.
I could say I've honestly ever been in French Lick until we did that. I mean, I obviously went and fished Patoka Lake right out there, but
yeah, I didn't realize Patoka Lake and French Lake were basically the same location, to be honest. I think that little guy's pretty much done for.
Yeah, bass fishing.
He doesn't really want to stay in the right spot. All right. We're really going to have to.
We have found a few out here today.
So I went kayaking at Toka with a friend once. But I don't remember being that close to French Lake, so we were probably somewhere else.
It's so fun because it's such a big lake to us. But then we go and fish Sandy Cooper, that's 90,000 acres. It's like, really, none of the lakes in Indiana are really that big.
No, I don't have it officially locked in yet. I was waiting on some monies, but I'm about to lock it in. Hopefully they're still available, the ones I was looking at. Actually, I was going to send you the location for two of them to see which one would be better, because there's none in your exact town, but there's two about 30 minutes away in both directions. So I was going to ask you which one was better. I cannot for the life of me remember those town names though, so I'll have to do that later. It's really hard to start fishing when you've been getting some bites.
Her and I used to do a lot of crappie fishing, but nowadays it's mostly bass.
I don't remember where it was. I'll have to look. One was at a horse stable and had free breakfast, but realistically, I know we probably wouldn't eat the breakfast, but it looked kind of cool. And the other one was like a little bitty cabin. Both have private bathrooms and showers, though. Go see, maybe it's blowing up on this corner. Yeah, we were at the hotel for the convention.
Yeah, we were at the hotel.
Just for anybody who's wondering why we're repeating ourselves, because he can't hear me and I can't hear him.
You are right. I can't. Every once in a while I hear you. And that's it.
All right, that's better. All right, come on, little fishy. One last fish. You cast there and pull one out. I'll have to be very angry because that's where I was just at. I did not know that. If I would have known how close it was to Patoka, we probably would have messaged you in advance.
Yeah, I didn't even think to reach out with you when we were going to be in that area.
I had no idea Patoka was right there until I drove up there the first day. And then I was driving past the lake and I was like, oh, I should say something to Josh. But really, realistically, we didn't have any time that weekend to really do anything. Take it.
Yeah,
Take it.
We passed Painter's Creek boat ramp, and I've been told that that's a place to try.
Turn it. I don't want to play with it. Oh, come on. That makes me mad.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. And if I was that close to a lake like that, I would definitely spend some time there. So I get it. We were 15 to 20 minutes from here. We'd probably get in trouble because we would come here all the time. I would definitely have a better shot at hitting that 2026 bass if I lived 15 minutes from here. Yeah, that's awesome. Can't beat when there's not a lot of traffic on a lake like that.
Maybe that's what we should fish for the team tournament because I want to get more. I think April 11th is the first Bass Nation series, and Grubby's doing that fundraiser tournament.
Oh, Grubby's partnering with it, so it'll work for the team. It works for the team tournament.
The fundraiser tournament that's run along with Bass Nation, it counts for the team tournament too.
That's cool.
So we could go to Patoka and do that one. And it's a 5-day format still.
Not that I'm going to go to Patoka Lake and catch good fish, but
that's true.
Did you say that's April?
All right, this has got to be the last cast, and we got to get off. Honestly, Chris, I don't know locations. I have to go look because I don't remember. So I just missed one over, or 1 to 2 there. I missed one. The other one never actually picked it up.
What?
We gotta go. Thanks for joining us, guys.